Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you all are having a great day so far. It is the beginning of another week, and we are in for some more Dune. Looking forward to traveling the desert and baiting the sandworms on occasion. We'll see what kind of adventure and troubles we can get into. The server information, if you would like to join the guild, is in the Discord. Discord link is in my bio. There's also a command for it in chat. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys in game if you're available, and in chat as well. It's always fun to just have the random conversations and whatever nerdy things pop up to mind. It's always a good time. Everybody watching the stream replays later, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. If you can't catch me live, you can always watch the stream replays over on YouTube and Rumble as well. And you can also find me over on Instagram and also on X. I do need to be a little bit more active on the socials, but I'm always available there as well. So, all right, let's see where we were at and what we were doing. We did finish up all of the trials, or the 8 trials. And we are expanding into the epilogue after that, into those quests. We do have some contracts on the books to do as well, I believe. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we do have a couple to do. We can go pick up some more of those as we go exploring. We haven't used all of our skill points. Scattergun damage. Let's take a look at those. Let's take a look at the map and see. Looks like we have to survey this again because that got obliterated. Just to keep an eye on where things are. It's much easier to see. Let's see, we've got that. Let's see. Okay. There's also Chris Knife Bounty. We did contact the issuer, so hello Carl, how are you? Welcome in. It says the reward for that was supposed to be the still suit, but unsure. I am doing very well. Very well. Reaper gloves, 71. I wonder if those gloves are better than what I'm wearing right now. I'm gonna double check those. Pseudo pulse sword. I think we switched that out already. When we get too immersed in the game, I tend to miss things occasionally, not using everything that I should properly. So I just want to take a quick glance through here. 84. Okay, we are using the better ones. These have heavy dart mitigation as well. Not great blade though. So, thank you so much. Keeping me hydrated right off the bat. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate it. Alright, got the Mark III power pack, the suspensor belt, the shield. Got it. Keep our hydration up. Alright, so we don't need that right now. We are carrying that. We keep our welding torch on us just in case we need to repair anything. We'll need to build some more survey probes. We'll keep those on us. We've got a respawn beacon. And these 3 things can be recycled in our vehicle cell. Drop those in there because we're always picking up more. I'm very confused about that reward. Very confused. It's fine. But dude, man, I think that's where we're maxed out where we are right now. Yeah, the mercenary scout is the next, which requires... Oh, there we go. the duraluminum. So that's going to be the next tier of things. So let's take a look here. Jasmium, which we haven't run across yet. I'm guessing it's in areas we haven't quite gotten to yet. The plastone is what the basalt is used for. Sandstorm resistant construction. Okay. Well, let's go out and see what we can accomplish. How is our... Let's take a look and see how our... now look at this mess that I left. Always leaving such a mess. We're doing... Got some pretty good power. It's our respawn location. Perfect. Got it. Good. Alright. Let's take a look at our stats. 50%. Okay. Alright. I think we're alright on everything other than our lack of organization here. What are we working with on this one? Did we ever upgrade this? It is the Mark II. Speaking of repairs, let's go ahead and do repairs on this before we go wandering about. That's right. Heavy darts. Okay. Always, you know, you take a break, you take a couple days off, and you forget what you were doing, where everything was, and all of that. So, yep. Get that prepared. Oh, McFly. There we go. Wondering if we should put our booster on here instead of the back seat right now, until anybody else has a chance to get to hop in to game. No, we've got a booster somewhere. Ignore the mess. We will. This one looks like it's in better shape. We will reorganize. Let's detach the back seat and put on the booster. Beautiful. Our poor back seat that has, you know, just about halfway gone. Alright. Make sure we're fueled up, because that's the last thing you want, is to run out without any fuel. And as always, we are probably carrying way more than we need to, but I would rather have it than not have it, you know. Let's recycle this stuff here. How are we? We're pretty good. Pretty good. That's full. Turn that on for a second. Recycle that, and that. Yep. Turn it off so it's not using extra power. Turn that off. Oh wait, we needed, never mind. Forgot we needed survey probes. We are out of copper. The earliest metal, and we're out of it. Wow. That'll teach us. You get concentrated on what you need to collect for the next step, and sometimes some of the other stuff falls behind just a little bit. grab a couple of them. Because I know we have to resurvey one spot. And if we head up to anywhere else, we'll do that. Alright, what contracts do we have? Let's at least have something. Cutaway Mark 6. Can we even make that yet? I don't think we can. This one. Cutaway Mark 4, Cutaway Mark 5. Yeah, no. We can't even do that yet. Okay. So we have a contract that we can't even do unless we find one. And that one is over in Arrakis. So we'll go pick up a couple more contracts, something that we can actually, accomplish. You've got a new coffee, a new flavored coffee. Nice, what is it? I always like hearing about new coffee. Shut this off as well. All right, and off we go. Smoky butterscotch. That actually sounds really, really good. Can we make it out this door? Sort of, kind of. There we go. Squeeze. Let's squeeze our way over there. Alright. You know what? I think... Yeah, let's just head up this way. Pretty sure there's a gap right here. We'll just head straight for that. Fingers crossed here. Oh, she's close. Yeah, she is. Jesus. If we get eaten right off the bat, that would just be par for the course. Oh, okay. She gave up. She knew she couldn't catch us. I probably should have repaired that booster. That booster looks pretty broken. I keep hitting the wrong button to get off my bike. Yeah, let's repair that booster. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I also ordered a couple from Amazon. The one you ordered is called Strawberry Cheesecake. It has potential. It has potential to be good. You'll have to let me know how it is. A lot of those smell absolutely amazing, but the flavor is very muted. So we'll see. You'll have to let me know. I am going. Although because I've surveyed this before, I wonder if I just survey it again. I'm gonna head for that pillar right there. See if we can claim that. What brand is the smoky butterscotch? Because that one sounds really, really good. If you post it in the Discord, that'd be great. Iceberg, hello, how are you? Welcome into chat. We are on Indara, is the server that we're on. Let's see, we should be able to get up there. Survey this area again. We're gonna pick up our bike. That button. Just run. Okay. It's gonna be one of those nights where nothing... muscle memory is completely gone. Bones Coffee, that's what I use. That's who I order from a lot. Have I tried the smoky butterscotch? I know that's the flavor profile. Usually they have a name for it. Which they may change names occasionally, keep the flavor profile and change things. I don't know. Marketing is very fluid. Oops, that is not a standable ledge. Because of course not. I'm gonna fall. Yep, I'm gonna fall. We're gonna have to start over. Where's that ledge? Damn it. Why wasn't that one standable? Alright, let's try that again. Let's put that there. That way we can drink better. Stand right here. Oh, nope, stand still. Have to be careful. If we hit our head on that ledge, it'll knock us all the way back down to the bottom, which will not be pleasant. They're stretching this one really far. Gonna be sketchy. Damn it. Yep. Nope. We just picked a bad spot to climb up. Oh, we missed. Okay, new plan. New plan. You'll be brewing yourself a cup or two in a minute. Can never just have one. Never ever have one. There's a reason my mugs are so big, so that I can call it one cup. Absolution, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Alright, new plan. We're gonna climb up this way. Yes, Fred must have coffee at all times. Hope you're having a good day, Absolution. Oh, I thought that was a person for a second. It doesn't cost stamina to run, but if you're running while your stamina is low, it won't regen. It's a pretty good mechanic. I like it. Oh, looky. Look at me setting up landmines again. Good as any Monday. That's fair. That's fair. It all depends on what your week looks like. The ambient noise is pretty good today. Let me turn this up a little bit. Make sure you guys are here and everything. Let me see if I'm tall enough. Am I tall enough? I am. Beautiful. Rescan all that. Okay. Now the question is, did it keep all of the, it did not, okay. All of the markers for the resources. I have to go find them all again. Go figure. It's fine. Alright. We have lots of research, so we don't need that, but we do need other things. We need ray amplifiers and all of that. But let's go up to this is, I don't like that this is like all covered by that. I believe that's Pinnacle though. Hello Turtle, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay, yep, we're gonna head up that way, see if we can pick up a couple of contracts for this area. Because the contract that I have, I can't make that yet. So, we'll make our way this way. Look, we've leveled up again. Where is, there it is. Put everything back where it belongs. Almost as good as a glider. And so one of these days I get too brave, jump off of a pillar that's right on the edge of the open desert, and straight into the maw of Shai-Hulud. Would be a great shot though. Be a great shot. Let's make our path here. Hey, what? Oh, don't be rude. Really? This is the game we're playing? I missed. Yeah? Fully off balance. There we go. That's enough of that. That grapple is really nice for pulling them off balance like that. I like it. We haven't actually built the death still yet, so. Oh god. There we go. What kind of loot do they have in here? This is why half the time I run around on foot. Is because it's on the bike, off the bike, on the bike, off the bike. Can't loot in the buggy either, so. You can mine from the buggy, which is nice. I think I am wanting to go this way. I was looking at the map when I was so rudely shot at. Yes, down and around this way. since we're going to keep going because it's really just a waypoint marker to get to where we are trying to go. Make sure we avoid all of the quicksand.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Of course. Good thing there is an outpost right here. Go kill a couple of guys and find a spot to be not out in the open. Oh, no. Oh, you bastard. I heard it coming. Let me out. Damn it. Oh, keep running. Shit. Should have kept going around the other side of the mountain. I can distract them with the other guys that are in here. That'd be great. Nope.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I just need a cubbyhole to hide in. Can I be sheltered, please? Right. Oh, I'm gonna end up dying. Damn it. Yep. That was just bad timing all around. They aren't hurt by the sandstorm. So rude. So rude. Where's that? Oh, the checkpoint's right there, so works for me. As soon as the sandstorm passes. That's convenient. Very convenient. Wonder why this is a checkpoint. Some of the checkpoint spots that pop up kind of make sense. Like there's one outside of one of the wrecks, that's a PvP area. There's sometimes at the testing stations, but it doesn't seem like it's always. So, unsure. So yeah. So we'll see. Well, at least the ship is gone and the sandstorm has passed, so we're okay. We're good. We're fine. Body is all the way at the back. Up. There we go. I'd like to get the full suspensor belt, I think, is the one that's gonna work the best for me, but not entirely sure. Somebody's being tortured.
You look strong and able.
Yeah.
With this one. Shield on. Fresh start.
Come on.
Got to reload.
Yeah, you reload, you do that. Apparently I can't fight today. Good grief. My shield come back on, please? Thank you. Why? I don't know why that is not triggering.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better. Oh, not a
Found them.
dispenser. Nope. Stop. Ha, you're caught in the dispenser still too.
They're here.
There we go. That alt to try to sprint. There's not another good key for it to be on right now, so the other chick is still over here. Throwing shit. We're quite finished. I had the hiccups. Hopefully they're not too squeaky over the microphone. Alright, we have been... Yes, we have been up here. We have not been to the Eastern Jumble, though. We can get sidetracked a little bit. No, let's go up to Pinnacle first. Probably get up there. So that, if we have to come back down here for any of the contracts. Yes. The minute we put our bike down, it'll be, we'll find our path blocked. It's typical. Yep, we found it. Oh. Quicksand that's in the middle of the path. They did that on purpose. Most of the paths are clear. They just wanted to throw that one in for fun, see how many people they could catch. Yep, okay. Up this way. Oh god. Fish tailing all over the place. Pinball. We're playing pinball, right? Tuck myself in a corner for a second here real quick. Got something going on here. You've got a cup of smoky... Oh, the coffee. You're going to take a taste of it? Let me know. Let me know how yummy it is. Let me check something here real quick. Alright. Okay. I drive better in real life, I promise. I drive fast, but with a tad bit more control. That's where we're headed to, right up there. Path up to the side. Sometimes we have this bad habit of looking too far ahead, like we're looking at the road and the curves ahead of us, trying to find the path. I am in too much of a rush here, and not paying attention to where I'm at in the moment also can cause a problem. first impression is it's tasty? Good. Yeah, I've only had Bones Coffee. I've only had one that was bad. And it wasn't bad to the point of chucking it out. It was just bad to the point that it needed a creamer. Because I usually drink my coffee black. So, help needed at Crossroads. Okay. Supply and logistics. Yes, sure, why not? Alright, what do we have? Lost and found was... I have to check in at Crossroads first and then go over there? No. Okay, there it is. Why is it not selecting? There we go. Because I think this one's closer. Yes. So we will head over that way. We'll hug the wall and then come down. We can do that. That will work nicely. Nope. Out the other side of the building. My sense of direction is practically non-existent. I've got to find a way to make that better. A way to make my brain hang on to it. I've always found it beneficial to think about why your mind works the way that it does, and instead of just being like, oh, I can't do this, figuring out why and figuring out a way that you can work around it. Yep. Oh, and we landed on our head. We're also very thirsty. You'll recommend the fudge cinnamon? Okay. I could give it a try. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Do you remember the actual name of it? Because it's easier to remember. I think we're going the right way. Yep. Yeah, because they usually have a name besides the flavor profile. Sometimes it's one and the same. But like one of them is like dark side chocolate, like one of the Star Wars themed ones, and it's just fudge cinnamon. Okay. Sometimes they have names, sometimes they don't. I think we're still doing okay. As long as we're basically headed towards the marker, we should be fine. Sure, there's no hidden traps over here. Okay, apparently we've completed another journey. Oops. Wow. That was not me. That was a little bit of glitchiness in the game. Typically, I own my bad driving. That one was not me. skirt this. Hello, Daryl. How are you? I will park wherever I want, thank you. If I want to try to park inside the rock, I will do it. Down underneath? Okay, so where's the entrance to the testing station? Forge my own path. If I want to make a shortcut by driving off of a cliff, I will. There we go. Pick this up and then we'll put a respawn beacon down in the entrance. Oh, that looks decidedly dangerous. Hey. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Not sure how we're gonna get back up. I don't know if this is the actual entrance. I'm gonna circle around and see if it's on the outside. Because I don't trust that jump right now. More than once, that little glitch climbing over the edge has cost me a climb. Alright, I wonder if that the entrance is... No, not over there. Too much on my compass right now. Also, this is why we always pick up our sand bike, because if we wander off and forget where we parked, don't have a little key fob to push and make it beep. Anything good up here? Okay.
There's someone here.
Is there? Is there someone here?
Someone's here. Someone. Help! Help!
Oh, you minigunner bastard.
Eyes on enemy. Shields up.
Shields up, shields dead. Playing hide and seek. Interloper. We're calling names now, are we? Where are you? There we go. Nice and conveniently placed bodies right next to each other. Always use more bandages. Is that everything? Yes, okay. We still have to jump down. Alright, it was worth a shot. Hopefully there's a back entrance. Just trying to climb out of here is gonna be something special. Big chest.
Identify yourself.
I don't think so. I think we'll just keep that little secret between us. We'll take this though. The big chest that you typically get at the end. Finding it first works for us. We're already down 1 liter, John. We're gonna have to start carrying more. We're gonna do long runs like this. This is where we need to go. Yep. Sure, nobody's gonna sneak up behind us. Take all that. Money. And what we're looking for is inside. I mean, technically it says we've entered it already, which is hilarious. Hope you're having a good day so far, Daryl. I know I said hi, but I'm not sure if I asked how you were. Okay. No loot left behind. The question is, how big is this place gonna be? And where do I want to put my respawn beacon down at? Let's put it down here. Just in case something happens.
Welcome, honored guest. Dr. Natalia Manis here, head of testing station number 29. My fellow station leads are constantly reminding me of what a plum assignment this station is, located as it is in this deep graben, rich in shade and sheltered from the weather. Two rarities here on old Arrakis. I will admit,
Yeah, it doesn't sound convinced.
We've developed several shade-tolerant
finishing all the fishing quests. You've got one more legendary fish to catch, and after that you're done. Wow. Fun. Okay. Typically I would go left first, but I think this looks more like the circle around dead end portion. Yep. So that's all blocked off. Hello. Oh, okay. Just making sure. There's probably a way back there at some point. Hey, nobody told you to climb the wall. Apparently I was not being very sneaky. Ah. Hey. Oh god. My skills are not triggering the way they're supposed to. Yeah, stop focusing on them now. That'd be great. I feel like sometimes it gets stuck as though it's targeting.
Welcome, honored guest. Dr. Natalia Manis here, head of testing station number 29. My fellow station leads are constantly reminding me of what a plum assignment this station is, located as it is in this deep gravel, rich in shade and sheltered from the weather. Too
Is
well
my
it is
C
here
key
on
having
the
problems again?
I will admit, I do feel lucky. We've developed several
Don't know how much help you'll be, but you can try to come help? Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, that word. Oops, I forgot to switch the chat box. That's fine. You see it. I was in a little bit of a hurry because I heard them talking and I wasn't sure how close they were. Shape. Grenades. There we go. Oh my gosh. I know I've had trouble with my C key, but I had assumed I hadn't had trouble since. It was a couple of streams ago. Hadn't had trouble since, so I figured it was just a game glitch. It wasn't in this, it was in Fallout. But I hadn't had any trouble since. But now, either, again, it could be a game thing where the skill just isn't triggering the way it's supposed to. Let me, there we go. Switch that over to party for the chat. That'll work. Day is so far so good. Yeah, we've had a couple of big projects going on. We finished one. We finished the project for Lego. You're gonna work your way towards me, but you're far away. Okay. I was just gonna look and see where you were. I will continue on. Did they leave landmines for me? They did. Look at that. Look at that. They think they're funny. And now we have a couple of other big projects that we're working on. that, let's see, trying to, they're for sports teams. I can't tell you which ones though, technically.
Nico, surprise. I'm not dead. I just figured we'd all end up that way if we kept at this stupid war. That fat pig of a Baron doesn't give a crap about us. So I found a way out. Not just out, but out. As in off-world. So here's the thing. We've got room for one more. If you're ready to leave this worm-riddled sandpit, just start spending time at that dive tea house in Winsack. I'll find you there.
A dive tea house. Tea houses are pretty fancy, so for it to be a dive tea house. Fallout second season is coming. New Vegas setting, perhaps. I need to finish that. I think I have a couple of episodes that I haven't watched. How many? 1, 2, 3. Let's split them up here. Okay. That one's good. Hey.
Enemy found.
There we go. Where's number 3? There he is. It's done and done. I will betcha this is what I'm looking for. No, this is not what I'm looking for. You're still 71 meters away from it. Alright. Hello, Shadow. How are you? Yes, that's one of my skills with the skill tree that I chose as my starter. It's really nice. Really nice. Definitely comes in handy. Can use that. What else can we drop here that we don't need? That one's pretty broken. We'll just go ahead and drop that. And take that, take that. There we go. That'll do, that'll do. Glad you're not doing bad. Yes, very busy. It has been very, very busy. I agree. But I'm doing good. Doing very good. Okay, so there's the band for that. Eve of Death, hello, how are you? Through here. You just hit level 90, but you need to rest a bit. You've been playing for 20 hours. Wow. Yeah, I think it's time for a snack. The adventuring goes very well. Sure, Turtle, thank you. Oops. Your days off from work. One more day to go before you go back on Wednesday. It's always nice having whoops. Having some time off. Oh god. I made a mistake. They were hiding in the corner. Sneaky bastards. Make sure you stay dead. They do have this habit, if you watch them, they'll go down, but they're not quite dead and they can heal themselves and come back. So I know there's another guy down here. Yep, there he is. So you gotta make sure that they're down. Probably picking up more stuff than I need right now, but that's okay. I'd rather pick it up and have it, and then possibly have to drop something, than not have it. I knew I saw a light back here. It's back here. Make sure we don't get sidetracked. Oh, crap. Okay. Nope. Nope. Oh god, you're new. Hello. I'm gonna go with there is another contract down here. We have to kill that guy because that looks like one of those main storyline bad guys that we've come across in a couple of other contracts. Yeah.
Grenade out.
Yeah. And dead. Which means we're gonna have to come back down here at some point. It's fine. There was... I saw something up here that looked like the chest, or the box that had the quest item in it. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. It's very rainforesty down here. I like it. Check all that. See, this is why we check the corners. This is not where we came from. I want to go back the way we came because there was something else back there. Maybe? Maybe that was the way we came. It's the doorway effect. The doorway effect is a thing even in video games. Okay. Oh, yeah, see? Here we go. Yes, this is the way we came. I knew there was a second door. Yes, there is a giant hole that you have to jump down. Aha, yeah, see, this is what I was looking for. Yep. Hello, pirate. Thank you for the hydration. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm good. I'm very good. Oh, there's another thing to listen to.
Still needed. Cosmetics to cover tattoos, all skin tones. Hardcore vendors have these. Civilian footwear. Arrakis vendors get everyone's sizes. Don't buy them from one place or all at the same time. Luggage. Aside from the bags, we'll need some civilian crap to fill them. They need to be convincing if searched by guild security. No military gear. No Harkonnen equipment. No mistakes.
Yes, no mistakes. None, none, none. No, we must have summer. More summer. I want to make sure there wasn't anything else up here that I missed. I feel like there was another corridor. Yes, okay, so this is where we came from. I don't even want to think about winter. Summer barely got started. It's never long enough. Okay, yes, alright. Thought there was another corridor. Maybe not. Alright. Gotta recover the employee records, but those are... I think I have to continue going forward to go back up. Oh no, your game crashed. Probably dead though, you were in the middle of a fight. Bad timing. Horrible timing. That's where we just came from, so the other door is right... Wait. Confused. Nope, that was not the... Okay. I have to go through the door. Then through the other door. Got it. Don't mind me and my getting lost. Yell at me in chat. Say go to the left, go to the right. I don't know. I don't know. It's really bad when chat has a better grasp on where I'm supposed to be going than the person actually playing the game. You'll destroy Summer for all time if it's the last thing you do. Tell you what, I will ship you down to Antarctica. How does that sound? Our inventory is full. Let's see what we can drop here. One solitary bandage, we can drop that. Hey. Told you to drop that. We can drop that. Spit dart. No, that's our Karpov. That's our good weapon. If we get desperate, we can drop the tier 1. Welding. Oops, not that one. We'll take that and that, and that's a Slaver Scout jacket, which we're a step above that, so we don't need to worry about it. Got it. Perfect. Take that. Yeah, with all of these chests like this that are in here, there's got to be multiple quests of things to come get. So I'm sure I will be back down here again. Okay. At one point I need to check all the settings again, because there's been a couple of times I've noticed that with an update or changing other things, it doesn't keep everything the same every time. So, oh, the blueprint that I just got. Callie's breaker is the schematic that I just got. Cobalt paste. So that'll be, what cut array am I using now? The Mark IV? I'll have to see, have to do the comparison. It does like to undo things. And so when you have the expectations of things staying the same, you forget to check every once in a while. Hello, McFly.
Howard, here's the details about the Chom drone you'll be impersonating. He had a wife and 2 kids on a Kaz. Sucks to be them, I guess. You'll find all the specifics in the dossier. Make sure you memorize it all so you can answer guild security questions without hesitation. I'll be testing your knowledge in a couple of days, so don't slack off.
It's ow. Yeah. This one just came up. Yes, yes. Oh, you survived. Good. Good, good, good. Yes, that's what we just did. Okay.
Welcome, honored guest. Dr. Natalia Manis here, head of testing station number 29.
Look out. I'm right behind you. It's a turtle. If you want to run it and grab materials and stuff, I just finished what I needed, so. And we're stuck. Gotta love the Spencer Fields, it's great. Whoops. That works too. Not what I wanted, but it works. Thought I won the lottery because the trial cut array is equal to the Mark VI, but less to make. Nice, nice. That's always fun when you come across things that are like the unique items that are the equivalent, but they're cheaper on materials to make. So cut that off. Yep, I just finished, you know, just in time for you to come help. Except I think I need... No, actually I'm not done because I have to go find these employee records that weren't there the first time I came through. It's one of those things where the quest item isn't there until you get to it, I think. That is not the person I wanted to be behind. That's okay. I got it. There we are. There they are. Okay. Deliver the receiver. Where am I delivering that to? Do-do-do. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I got to go back to Pinnacle. Way up. Hey, crazy pilot, how are you? Yeah, no, this one wasn't the Charles. Oh.
Who's that?
that didn't work.
Let's go.
Shields up.
There we go. Come on.
Bounce.
There we go. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're great. Oh, I'm glad you're great. I'm doing very good. Alright. I got what I needed done here, Turtle, so I gotta go back to Pinnacle to deliver it. If you want me to stick around and run this with you so you can get the materials, but it's up to you. You did come all this way. Oops, where'd you go? What'd you do? Oh. Okay, hang on. Yeah, we gotta clear these guys.
Enemy down. Where's my reinforcement?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Come on. Ow. That was painful. Yeah. I had to replace my keyboard. There we go. That one's down. Get them all. Nope. I'm coming. There we go. Very good. Now you can come back through. It's one of those, if there's enemies, you can't, it traps you in there with them. Yeah, no, this wasn't the Charl, this was the, whoops, not that button. What did we decide it was? The Callie's Breaker. That's what that is. Your keyboard was acting up today too? Maybe all the keyboards are, in cahoots. They're all in cahoots. Nope, not this way. Which way to out? That's where we just came from. Is it this way? No. Missed a turn. This way. I get lost. So lost. Nice lightsaber. Hey TV, how are you? Did we get turned around again? Of course we did. Yep. Head towards the red image. The hologram. You know, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, yes, well, yeah.
Welcome, honored guest. Dr. Natalia Manis here.
You need a whole new setup too, Pirate. Not just a keyboard. Where did I leave my spawn point? Hang on, I'm gonna pick up my spawn point again. Doo-doo-doo. I dropped it down here. There she is. Hey, nope. Give it back. What can I drop? I can pick those up all over the place. Gimme. It is a nice lightsaber. Thanks for stopping in, Pilot. Appreciate it. I have come across other players in the game that aren't teammates. Occasionally you do run across a few. Alright. Trick is figuring out how to get out of the big hole. I guess we're gonna follow this path. Seems like a plan to me. Of course, you've got, you know, your teammates, your guild members, people that you play with. But yeah, there are other guilds on the server and in the world. It just depends on how crowded it is, how often you come across them. Particularly if you're in like PvP areas. Who else? Anybody else? Figured about the time I tried to bleed somebody, the other one would show up. Too far away. Still too far away. Yeah. You need a lot of things before you get a new computer. Like a shoulder surgery. Yeah. Yuck. Did we come out? Yep, we came out in the rift. Goody. Do you happen to know the footpath out, besides claiming? I haven't done a lot of exploring, and okay. Supposedly there's an actual path out. But I don't know. Alright, let's try this way. We can hit that bridge right there. Whoops. That is not what I wanted. Hang on to the wall, would you? Thank you, thank you. Overkill, hello, how are you? We're right here. Sometimes it's really, really hard to tell where things are. Probably claim out the hole we came in. There was a rope path up the side of that hole, so I left myself too much space to fall. Maps don't work. Maps work really, really well, actually. Even better if you have a mini-map on screen. But I understand why this game doesn't have it and why it just has a compass. It works. I can adjust.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Of course there is. There's gotta be a way out. What if we go here? You did that station last night with a guild member and you climbed out of the hole. Yeah. You're in the rift, no worries for sandstorms. Oh, that's good. That's good. I guess I can turn that off now. Try to do this the most efficient way possible. Ha! Me being efficient. It'd be a miracle.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
It's also very dark down here. Just doesn't help. Does not help. That's why I'm lost most of the time, because it works and I can adjust. Shush. Peanut gallery. I didn't say I was good at adjusting. I didn't say I'd stop being lost. It's a long trip out, though. Yep, see, there's the... Get to the point where we have that rope path.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Hey. Go.
Where's my backup?
Just took them a minute to die. A little dramatic. It's all good. Why? Sometimes that skill is less than helpful. There is a fine margin to the timing on that. Holding it long enough to charge and then triggering it. Okay. Where to?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Where to next? You had 4 Cheez-Its with pepperoni and pineapple on it. Interesting combination. I mean, pepperoni and pineapple are good on pizza, so I guess Cheez-Its can work. Oh, too far, too far, too far. Climb. Thank you. Good grief. You need to find the advanced trainers so you can spend your skill points. Yeah, I need to find them as well. Alright. If we go... Let's keep going up right here. Be fine. We'll be fine. Well, that didn't work at all. Nope. We did not plan that one out well. Get up above, get almost full water so we have more stamina. What did I bring for snacks? I still have my dried cherries sitting here. This is gonna be close. Damn it. Nope, it does not like that. Alright, I'm gonna have to find a different way to climb up because I can't make that. Even with full stamina. Let's try this spot over here. We can fly. Fly, you can fly, you can fly. It's way too bright. Can't see. sledge. If you try it twice and it doesn't work, you gotta find a different spot. What am I making for dinner tonight? Something fast and something probably not too big. Let's try that. Too far away. I don't know. I have this bad habit of not thinking about it beforehand, so I'm very rarely prepared. I mean, it's pretty much end stream and do all the post-stream stuff and go to bed in time to get up in the morning and do it all again. Yes, snacks again. I promise I will have something more than dark chocolate and potato chips. That is not the button I wanted. That's probably not the best spot to climb right here, but wow, really? This is why I don't like coming down here. Trying to get back out. I'll climb all, or I'll cave all day in real life, but you know, doing it in games for some reason feels so much more costly, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I mean, if you find, like, when you're out hiking and exploring in real life and you find a cave or you find a path, a mountain path to go on, and, you know, it's like, oh, you take the time to explore and, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, as long as you have, you know, water and snacks and the proper gear. But in games, for some reason, it's I don't know, it's a different mindset for me, I guess. You fly into the rift now that you've have enough materials to make the first flying machine. Yeah, that will definitely make a difference, but being able to fly in and out for sure. That'll make a huge difference. There's a is this a chest, or is this just, oh, it's just gonna be darts, okay. Just darts up there. Alright, alright. I do have access to an ornithopter. I didn't gather everything to build it, but if I get desperate, I can go use the guild copter. Alright, back to Pinnacle. Now that we've white-knuckled it out of the rift. Let's not drive off the cliff back into the rift. No, okay, good. Oh god. Decent landing. Not great, but decent. Much better. being able to do that is so nice. Ow! 7 out of 10 on the landing. I didn't land on my head, so I think we're good. I'll have to stick the landing better next time. Throwing myself around here. Sometimes I feel like I'm driving really, really slow. I love how they just assume we're enemies. They don't know. Full throttle off the cliff. Gotta get the rolls in. There you go. Do a triple sow cow and oh gosh, I'm trying to remember all of the ice capade terms. The figure skating tricks. You get a good pirouette and an arabesque. We'll go with ballet. I know those terms better. Throw a barrel roll in just for a good measure. Contracts board. Deliver items. Yes. Play records, yes. Contact issuer. These do indeed appear to be the missing items. I can understand why someone might steal a transceiver, but not why anyone would go to such great lengths to steal personnel files. You don't have any idea why they would want to do that. All these employees are scheduled to transfer off planet soon. Sure, they will be happy to know their departure won't be delayed by missing records. You know what? You shouldn't be so gullible. You'd think I have taken ballet. I was on point for a while, and so you would think that would make me more graceful. And yet, the number of times I trip over my own feet is quite entertaining. Okay. Alright, now I need to go to the crossroads. First though, I need to go home because my inventory is full. Yes and yes. We can research those that were here, though. Research that. That'll get those out of our inventory. Okay. Hey, I do not have giant troll feet. Don't try it. Don't start the feet talk. Alright, I think the anvil is closest. And then I should be able to go to the crossroads from there, yeah. Beautiful. Yep. Alright, Turtle, I am headed back to the anvil. I gotta go back to base.
Gonna fly
drop
somewhere
everything
today?
else.
Music to my ear. The basin is a pretty... I never miss the... Let's move.
Yep, let's go. And then I am going to the crossroads after that, after I dump everything. Alright, go get some rest. We will have fun adventuring. Thank you for stopping by. We'll be here till 9, so if you want to hop back in, it'd be great. It's almost 3. Okay, yeah, 3 a.m. Good time to take a nap. Definitely will be looking for some loot. We are loot goblins after all. $10,000 years ago. This loading is taking a lot longer than it usually does. Here we go. Okay. For some reason it always spawns, like, no matter what, I always spawn inside somebody. No. There we go. Alright. Guild Hall. Back this way. Again with walking up the wrong side of the building. It's just a habit for me to get out of a building as quickly as possible, so I always go for the nearest door. Oh, she's hungry. Look out. Actually, I do need to be correct on that. We'll wait. We're not going to cross the desert right this second. I'd prefer not to get eaten today. Server resets in 7 hours or so. I'll try to get back on before restart. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's cross down here. And then go up. You call them Kevin. Yeah. These little guys are the guys, you know. So, I just tend to call them she. It's like calling ships she. Falls under that same category. Sorry, I just looked up at Velcro on his cat tower, and he's laying in a very weird position right now. Kevin is kind of a fun name for them. Home again, jiggity jig. That's not the button I wanted. We got a lot of spice-infused steel dust on that run. I didn't realize how much we'd gotten. What is in here? Ah. Our raw ore. Just fine. Our components should mostly all go in there. Anything else we need to drop? Fuel cells, more. Handheld scanner. Oh yeah, that's right. drop off all of our blood. And the extra Karpov can be recycled. That is not what we want. Refill those. Yep. Make sure we're doing the right one. Recycle that one. If the power is off, does it still pull the materials from it? I don't know. We'll just take everything and put it in the proper chests. Hello, Archimedes. How are you? Welcome to Monday, indeed. Oh, I only have about another hour and 15 of stream time. So weeknights are a little bit of a shorter stream because I do have work in the morning, unfortunately. It is a painting that I have not had up before. Yes. Good eye, good eye. Imagine sleep. There we go. Just thinking about sleep is enough sleep so you don't actually have to do it. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I am streaming every weeknight though, so I am here every night, and on Saturdays for a good chunk of the day. So, if you're not on the Discord, hop in there. There's a command for the Discord link if you're not in there already, for the schedule. But 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we start during the week. Pro streamer for sure. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Alright. Plant fiber. Where's my plant fiber? That's not what I wanted. I know I have more plant fiber, but we'll just throw that in there for right now, I guess. Actually, we'll refuel with that. Do that. Heavy darts, light darts. And we'll keep that. Technically we should probably keep that too. We need more space. We do not have enough to be carrying everything around here. That's the problem with crafting out of the chest. It's just so much easier to not be as organized as you should be. I feel like I should be. This only detects the living. It's a life scanner. We don't need the life scanner. We need the resource scanner. And then the copper dust. Copper dust goes over here. Some things are very easy to organize. Like the refined ore and then the raw ore and, you know, things like that. It's the other components that are a little bit harder to keep organized, because it's like, well, what kind of really goes together? And you kind of have to create your own organization system. So, alright. Back over to Anvil and then back up to the crossroads. We'll hit that temple while we're up there. Get some more of the leathers. because you never know when we're going to need more. Probably would have been shorter to go around, back around the top side of the island. It's okay. Yep, never mind. The island's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Look at the map so many times and things start blending together. 8 hours behind you. Yeah, kind of makes it rough sometimes. If you do want to watch later, those stream replays, of course, obviously being available to rewatch on Twitch for a while, and then the stream replays are also over on YouTube as well. So if you ever want to watch the things that you missed, those extra views are always appreciated. You're welcome. It's always good to have you in, so whenever you are available to pop in, it's good to hear from you. It is a lot of sand. I love it. And yep, right across here. I think we're good. Yippee-ki-yay. Good night, get some good rest. We will definitely see you next time. Yay, drum sand. Oh, she's all the way over there. Never mind. Thought we were gonna get a good view there for a minute. Not that fun. You don't like sand? It's coarse and rough and irritating and gets everywhere? You're just not in the right kind of sand. Guess we could have gotten closer before we got off our bike. Clearly.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ear. The basin is a pretty big place. Zoe and I go back a long way. Ever seen a doctor get...
Zoe. Is that a reference to Firefly? Oh, desert sand can be extremely soft. Pirate mentioned snacks, and now I can't help but look at them as they're sitting here. Hi, Meow. Oh, hello. Are we claiming on the desk now? If you're gonna be up here, you gotta come say hi. Are you gonna meow? He's giving me a side eye. It's like, why? Why do you do this to me? So grumpy. That's Velcro, for anybody who hasn't seen him yet. That's my orange boy. Chris, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Always good to have you. You got a snack for work today, but you were disappointed? Habanero flavored almonds. But they weren't even hot. That is disappointing. When you expect habanero flavor and don't get it. How are you doing, Chris? Good to see you. Say hi to Velcro before you say hi to me. I see why you all come around. It's for the cat. Have you ever had wasabi covered peanuts? Wasabi is so good. Asgard, you're admittedly here for Velcro. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. It was very much a side-eye, judgy stare. It was. You're just there at work for training, yeah. Wasabi peas are very good as well. They can be a little bit too crunchy though sometimes, if they're not dried properly. The only way is down. Uncertain, but I'm gonna go with no. Oh wait, I have to check in here. Accept contract. I don't have that. It's a game where you are a cat trying to find its way down a building being constructed. Okay, if you get to play as a cat, absolutely. There was a game that I saw a video for, like a trailer for a while back, where it's all cats, where like it was like a very kind of Blade Runner-esque environment as far as like the look of it, and I can't recall what it was. It's like that's the only thing that sticks in my head right now. Stray, yes, that. Thank you, Turtle. And Chris, thank you. You may or may not have caused the poor cat to perish several times. That's horrible. Didn't make him land on his feet, huh? I wonder if I have to talk to her for this contract.
Welcome back. What'll it be?
Oh. What do we have? A Sentinel helmet. Still suit garment. Old Sparky Mark IV. Alright, we're not buying anything right now. It's not why we're here. Okay. Okay, so I guess grabbing this contract was that. Okay. Alright. It's tough for a cat to land on its feet when you fall from a skyscraper. I mean, it gives it plenty of time to flip itself over. You completely redid your base last night? Spent too many hours. The one here on the server? I'll have to go take a look at it. Let's see, where am I going? Oh, all the way up there. Testing station number 163. Sure? Why not? We do have a survey probe. Yep, sure, let's go for it. We'll go through the temple. Gravity said nope. He made one heck of a bounce. Oh, that's awful. He's Still have to decorate it? Of course. Always have to decorate it. I literally just walked, basically I just walked across that gap on thin air. That was satisfying. Ouch. Glad he bounced instead of going splat. I mean, yeah. Looks like the Dark Gate in Lord of the Rings. Kinda, sorta. Can see a vague resemblance. This... Whoops, that is not what I wanted. This is a rough fight, so I am gonna... Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to put my respawn beacon here, clear them out, come back and get my respawn beacon. Put... Yep. And that looks like a shroud root. You know what? I hadn't thought about it, but you're kind of right. It's got the glowy red. Hey Chris, why don't you jump in the mouth of that statue again, see what happens? Sorry, I'm gonna give you a hard time about it. I mean, it's curiosity, you've got to find out what happens. I get it. It's still funny. Nope. Nope. I was hoping to at least get one of them. Exactly. If you hadn't done it, we wouldn't have known. Damn it. I'm gonna get myself killed here. The fact that you can't block once you're hit, but the number of things, actions that the enemies can take while you're hitting them, so extremely frustrating sometimes. It is for science. It's definitely for science. Okay. Okay. Damn it. They win. There's two of them. They do like to team up, the bastards. If you can get down, back behind them. Okay, the other one's going away. Good. Now they're split up. You first. They do have a very long range of where they will go and how far they'll follow you. And the gunners love to team up. Damn it. Yeah. Oh shit. Of course I'm critically injured. Because why wouldn't I be? Just gotta pick them off a few at a time, that's all.
Enemy found.
Damn it. How? It didn't even give me the chance to respawn. Oh. Oh. Didn't even give me the chance to respawn. Yeah.
They're here.
Murder Jono, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hope everybody is having a great day. Good to see you all. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? We are having lots of fun in Dune. Get my body back here. Did you catch the death or did you miss it? Let's try this again. You saw this game at PAX but never waited a long line to try it. Oh, it's great. It is amazing. You should definitely play it.
I require backup. We've got incoming.
Yeah. Oh. Damn it. I'm doing this area that's really, really hard to do on one's own. Bastard gunner. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, 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 nope. See, they've got such a long range. Yes. It's not running away, it's strategic relocation. You were not supposed to still be there. Who didn't remind me to heal? Who did not remind me to heal? Hey. Sniper came out of nowhere. That's generally what snipers do. Jesus. Let's try this again. Nice. How? How are they still alive? If she doesn't fall over dead? Thank you. Thank you. What? It's not fair. Shit. Oh my gosh. I would love to be able to take on a gunner with their own weapon. Need to work on those gunner skills. My power pack's about to break. Of course it is. keep blowing it out. I'm trying to keep my shield up. As annoying as these gunners are, the flamethrowers are worse. Too far away.
What? I need reinforcements.
You need to keep your mouth shut. Now, who wants to take bets on whether or not this guy is... Yep, he's still up there. I was just gonna say, who wants to take bets on whether or not he's up there? He is. Alright. His range with that thing. Damn it. Get up there. Can we take out his kneecaps? I don't think I'm hitting him. I can't overwhelm his shield with this gun, but hopefully the poison will eventually get him. He is taking damage. Just not enough. There we go. About time. Is that my power pack smoking? It might be. Just my stats, okay. Back, you have to make sure your chickens had water. That's important. Watering the chickens. You know, we just wanted to go through here. On our way to someplace else, this enemy is probably despawned at this point. It's fine. I have read Dune, yes. More than once. Do we want to do this, or do we just want to, you know what, we're just going to go around, especially since our power pack is almost broken. We were going to run through here and get material on our way to where we're going, but our power pack is almost broken. Which is not a good thing. If we don't have that, we're in trouble. Pick up that. We're gonna... Let's take a look at the map here. Okay, we're gonna go out and turn right. My reading time is severely lacking, but I do love to read. I always have a book with me. On the off chance I have a few minutes to read a chapter or two, is favorite way to spend time. Here in the middle of Mistborn, the The first book? I haven't read that one yet. I haven't read those. I've heard of the series. I've heard it's pretty good, but I haven't read them yet. You still haven't finished book 4. You've tried. I haven't read all of them. So I do need to finish the series. Should be a way through right here. Oopsie. There we go. Is it difficult to get through, Donut? That's not the way I wanted to go. There we go. We can jump off this. Let's see if we can stick this landing. Oh, nope. Do I get extra points for landing on my head? It's not necessarily about length. It's about how it's written and how tedious the length is to get through. So I love me a long book. That is not a way through, unfortunately. Alright. Around? Do we have to go all the way around? Let's find out. Book 4 is heavy on lore and the magic systems. First 3 had more character and action. Yeah. It does make a difference. Your favorite book right now is The Name of the Wind. Nice. Always looking for more book recommendations. Giggity. A series that's never getting finished. That's always a bummer. Wampa Games, thank you so much for the follow. Waking up from your nap to a new streamer. How fun is that? Is this long or somebody's driving an ornithopter? I think it's hilarious that you can pick up an ornithopter and carry it in your pocket. They pretty much built a pyramid. That's great. I figure anybody coming from Donut's pretty good. You like Wampa, Wampa doesn't like you. Donut is a dum-dum. Okay, we are going the right way. Alright. But dum-dums are good. They're the best lollipop ever. We have cacti. This is new. Am I wandering into the deep desert where I don't want to be? Oh shit. Look out. Sorry, distracted by shinies in the distance and getting myself shot. going through my inventory is easier off the bike. Okay, I still have 2 full liter johns. My power pack, my poor power pack. They literally met an hour ago. Hey, those snap impressions, very important. Mozzarella sticks? Mozzarella sticks are good. I think they were shooting me from over there. Yep, I see them. I see them. Well, I'm gonna leave my bike out. And let's go see if we die. We're too far away. Still too far away. Oh, Jesus. He's fighting me with fists. Fists and boots. Not to be confused with Puss in Boots. That works. They can... Nope. 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 Well, not too bad. Not too bad. But the fact that they can interrupt your skills and you can't interrupt theirs, need to work on that just a little bit. Writing project inspired by Game of Thrones, except with vampires. Oh. Nifty. I'm thinking of all of the implications that would have, and we like vampires around here. Got leather. We always need more leather. All the leather. And all the things leather implies. I mean, I guess you could call them zombies. It's the White Walkers. Oh, you should read the books. Totally read the books. That's one of the... I always have more than one book reading at a time. It's one of the things I'm reading right now. Rereading. I've read them again more than once. Lots of things are broken. I should probably not be up here. I want to see what this is. Oh, it's just a banner. Okay. It was just backlit. So. No, not vampires, but I mean, you could kind of call them zombies, sort of. Ow. Nope. Nope. Yeah, stop shooting me from down the hill. Nope. That's enough of your shenanigans. Can we hide behind the cactus? See how good the cacti are at blocking things. Druids can shapeshift. They're closest thing to werewolves. Druids can shapeshift, actually, depending on what mythos you're familiar with. All of this fighting is using all of our water. We may have to go back before we get to this testing station and come back more prepared. Take that. We emptied this one, right? did, but we didn't take her loot. Not stress our power supply more than we have to. You know what, we should get our spice. Let's spice up, there we go. It is helpful. I'm still learning how to use it properly. Yeah, it works. I mean, really, honestly, if you're writing a book, if you're writing a story, and even if you want to create your own rules to a mythos, as long as you have a system of rules and you stick to it and you follow it, and the things that your characters can do make sense within that structure, you can have fun with it. That's the point of fantasy books, is being able to kind of do whatever. Now you gotta think what the premise will be. You want to do something with these types of characters, but you're just like, what do I do with them? Hey, if he's writing 10 pages every week, then, you know, eventually it'll all add up to something. They're short stories. Oh, another camp. Let's park this over here. Dead. Just the one? Wow. Expected there to be more than that. Okay. This bad habit of losing our bike. That's what you keep telling him, but he keeps throwing things out and starting from scratch. The pages are right in your head. That's why you need to keep an audio recorder. It's like, just say them out loud and then you have them and somebody else can transcribe them. That's a dead end. Alright, how do we get out of here? Guess we're gonna go around this way. We really need to go fix some things before we come back up here. I hate having come up this far and then having to turn around, but we are very, very broken. We are very broken. Nope. This way. Word build forever, but once it's story time to shine, your brain doesn't work anymore. Is there a cut through that I'm not seeing? I know we came through here. Or did we? We launched off the side of that, didn't we? That's what happened. We drove off the cliff. That's fine. Hire an assistant. Well, I mean, sure. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Alright, I think... yeah. It's gonna take us a bit to get back. Hurrah for the returns. this looks like the out. Maybe? You know, if we would follow our compass, except for the fact that we have to go one direction to get the opposite direction. It's always fun. Always fun. Yes, okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. Too many ideas, too many stories. That can be difficult to decide. Nothing more annoying than somebody who builds their building across a gap and doesn't leave a way through. Sure, we could go all the way around, but how hard is it to make a pass-through? Build some pillars. I've seen other people do it. Either build a ramp to go over your house or build a pass-through underneath. It is not that difficult. Because if I had stuff in my inventory, I would not be able to pick up my bike, and I would not be able to go, you know, climbing through. Can I tear it down? Unfortunately not. A little bit janky today. Like they still got a little bit of movement to clean up. But it's a little extra cranky today. Yeah, mister, I'm talking about you. I heard his vehicle. He's probably floating around in here somewhere. This is the guy we saw pick up his ornithopter earlier. Go stare in his windows. Glare at him. So rude. Let's not be on the sand without a way to go fast. Thank you. Let's pull a marker. To go that way, we'll hug the wall and back to crossroads. Alright, there we go. You're debating. You have to build the world before you can worry about what your characters look like. Mary poems. Unconventional, but irresistible. How about that? Sounds good to me. Ah, stuck that landing. What's my rating on that one? I'd say that one was a 9. Not quite a smooth rebound off of it, but I do not think that word means what you think it means. At 8.5. That works. Not quite squeaking by. Nope. Over here. That's where I'm going. brakes. Does not stop on a dime. There we go. Go repair our... We do. We look like we're just trailing black smoke as we go. Morok? Morok. More of an A sound, a hard A.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. The basin is a pretty big place. I never miss. Let's move.
Yep, take me back to the anvil. It's more of a... Definitely not a absolute good guy kind of name. So either an anti-hero or someone where you're not quite sure. The way I'm hearing it in my head. Unconventional, but irresistible. So yeah, it fits. I approve. A druid who became vampy. It could work. It could work. Especially not by choice. Gives them some good background. See if we can not get eaten here. Was less than graceful. It is extremely windy right now. Think we're clear. Looks clear. Oh, that's a line from a movie. Shit, what movie? I can almost see the scene. I can almost see it. Is that Ace? Yep. It's Spice Blue. I don't have a compactor on me, do I? I do not have a compactor on me. Of course not. Why would I? It's... There will always be another Spice Blue. Also, without having a power pack that's fully functional, probably not a good idea anyway. Oh no, we can't have those. There's been way too many of those. And he sure as shit better not sparkle. Whoever came up with that idea. Thank you, pirate. Exactly, blasphemy. Am I getting too scratchy for you, pirate? I know it probably kind of sounds painful, but it's really not. It's just my voice, I promise. Even better, he won't burn in the sun, so he's a daywalker. a la Blade. Have you guys seen the movie Daybreakers? Good movie. Vampires. It works. The Bog Witch sound con. Gee, thanks. So flattering. I probably dropped more light darts than I wanted to. I'll have to double check, make sure I didn't drop them all. It's good. I highly recommend. Should definitely watch it. Okay. Oh, that's everything. Alright. Time. Oh, wait, no, our repair thingy is right here. Alright. We need more steel to be able to repair our power pack. Our gauntlets are almost broken. Okay. Let's go get some more steel making. You watched it a long time ago. You should watch it again. Hey, don't knock on Spike. You and I will have words if you knock on Spike. Not really. He was in a league of his own. Like, he's Spike. Come on. Angel? Nah. I mean, to be fair, Fred is actually from Angel. So there's that correlation, if you hadn't heard that backstory of the nickname. Steel. I am making steel. Fred was the best girl. Exactly. Exactly. Let's craft. I don't want to use all of my iron, so let's craft just 100. And yep, let's get some aluminum going too. Get that steel. Cordy had her moments. I'd say Fred over Cordy. And that's not just me being biased. Let's see if repairing this stops me from trailing smoke everywhere. I want to compare these gauntlets to the other ones to see if it's worth repairing them. Okay, I am still trailing smoke everywhere, and I don't know why. I don't know why. My head wrap's kind of broken, and my gauntlets. This is 113.84 versus... I'm not. I did not choose the nickname. You never choose your nicknames. Somebody else always gives them to you. So I can say that I'm not biased. Oh yeah, Faith. That's a tough call. I mean, for me, Cordy's down on the list quite a bit. This is the mercenary. That's the duraluminum. We're not there yet, so this is where we're at. 62 for the gloves on that versus... Oh yeah, we're definitely repairing these. Okay. Definitely doing that. Faith over Buffy. Buffy got on your nerves sometimes. She could be a little overly chipper from time to time. And a little moody. So yeah. We are still trailing smoke. I wonder if it's a visual glitch. We'll have to see if it's still there when we log back in next time. I was definitely not fond of them introducing the little sister, though. Like, nah. It's not their best choice. I wonder if it has to do with how much spice is in my blood right now. That could be a thing, too. Still learning the mechanics of the game and everything about it. Just haven't seen the smoke before, so I wonder if it's because of how much spice is in my blood. Did I say booty? Before he got his soul back, Spice was a wannabe Angela jealous. Even a little after. I don't know, I always preferred Spike. Soul or not. Though he did have his moody bit too. He did do that. How are we on our water? I might make a blood run real quick. Yeah, we're gonna make a blood run real quick. We can hit these couple of camps right here. See what we can find. We'll use our spice and see if that makes this go away. There's a camp over here. We'll cut through this way. Sometimes it's very hard to differentiate the player builds from the camps. Either somebody partially disassembled or they let it lapse. There's a camp over here. Of course you like booty, pirate. You're a pirate. You dig the ruins, look at that place. Yeah. I wonder if they did that on purpose, like they kept it up just enough. I can hear him growling. Sugar, spice, and everything nice, and chemical X. From the episode titles, I can't like put my finger on what happens in those specific episodes. Like I recognize them as episode titles, but putting the two things together. Did I make a saddle for Shai-Hulud? No. Alright. Ride bareback. Context. God, I love those out of context statements. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Indeed. One does not simply saddle Shai-Hulud. You're right. The pustule. That sounds yummy. It's aptly named. Aptly named. Is there another chest? No. Okay. Need the fabric. Well, no blood to be had over there. It's inconceivable. Giggity indeed. Yeah, some of the statements around here get a little questionable. It's fun. It's lots of fun. Somebody left their bike. Looks pretty deteriorated. Somebody else. That or they're on a run. All of the people around, yeah. When you get too many people that actually have their houses and their builds around here, it's hard to find. Hard to find enemies. Anybody home? Run in here real quick. I kind of didn't want to get too far from base. No, look, a gunner. Nope.
Ah, there's someone here.
I wonder if it won't trigger. You just yell, help, help. Grenade. Ouch. Oh, blew himself up and then... Dead this time? I kind of wonder if that has to do with how much spice is in my blood, but I can't trigger it because I'm not full, so it's fine. We'll figure it out. It was more of a curiosity thing than anything else. Purple band. Treasure chest. Just base materials. Nothing super special right now. Maybe I smell. Have I ever thought of taking a bath? Baths are for sissies. Alright, let's head back to base. You would do what is it called, like the polar bear dive or whatever, where they jump into the icy water. You would totally do that, wouldn't you, pirate? No. Polar bear plunge, that's what it's called. I knew I'd think of it. I mean, you're always complaining about being too hot. That sounds ice. Cute. Drop all that. And all that. Resource scanner. And okay. We're more than accepting of bad puns and questionable jokes. Bring them on. That's not nearly the amount of blood that I wanted to bring back. That's fine. Let's build a couple of bigger chests and get those out of the middle of the floor here real quick before we call it good for tonight. Alright. Nope. Alright, we've got enough iron to be able to do this. Move that over there. Scooch this one. You might write tomorrow. Be honest, what is the likelihood?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yep, apex of the Coriolis storm will hit Arrakis in 9 hours. That's the big sandstorm. Why? It doesn't want to go here. I can't back up enough. There's things in my way. Come over there. Let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And then let's stack these up here. Where are... Nope, that's not what I want. Decrease height. Structural all. I'm guessing I don't have everything unlocked yet. It would be... What is going on here? Okay. I kind of don't have a half floor piece. I was kind of looking for a shorter floor piece to be able to put these on, but it's fine. We will just do this. It won't connect. What's my rotation here? Left alt rotation, here we go. It doesn't want to connect just to the Oh, okay. I get it. I got it. I know what I have to do. Still figuring out, once again, still figuring out the mechanics of everything. Maybe 20 to 25% out of 100. Maybe. That's fine. I mean, it's pretty good percentage. Might have to do some, play with the building a little bit. And, where's my half wall? Half wall, there we go. Can I put this inside of another wall? Not really. Okay, I can put it in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna have to rethink some things. All right. I don't like the way that's working. No more coffee for you, Carl. Have you drank too much and you won't be able to go to sleep? Alright, I know what I'll have to do. I will have to build a dividing wall and make a... I know what I can do. I can do like a center island thing and do it that way. And experiment with it a little bit. Alright, I will play around with that. Next time, anybody who is coming in, this is the guild hall, but anybody who's coming in here and sees the mess, don't mind the mess. In fact, if you want to clean it up, I'm okay with that. You don't have to, though. Feel free to drop anything, take anything, and leave it, and I'll clean it up later. You always make more of a mess when you're trying to reorganize than you started out with. So, alright guys, it is that time of the stream, unfortunately, where we must say good night. Thank you once again for joining me. I do appreciate you guys. Turtle, thanks for joining for a minute. And attempting to help me out. That crash kind of didn't work out in our favor, but it works. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out in chat. Appreciate you guys. Murder Donut, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you. Everybody coming in from that, thank you so much. You guys are so much fun to talk to. And if you haven't joined the Discord already, that link is in my bio. And there's also a command for it if you want to pop that up and throw that link up there. If you missed any of the stream replays, or if you missed any of the stream live, you can watch the replays over on YouTube. I always throw those up over there. Everybody watching those replays, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Your views are very, very helpful. Leave me your comments. I want to hear from you. Tell me what you'd like to see, what you want to see more of, any games that you want to see me play. There's a lot that I haven't played yet, and I'm excited to experience for the first time. So, you don't have permissions to move anything? Okay. I will adjust some settings and make sure that everything is movable and accessible by the guild. So I will adjust that. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know. Thank you for the cheer, Archimedes. You are the best. I appreciate you. Always good to see you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. And once again, we will see you all next time.